Eastern Cape Premier and ANC chairperson Oscar Mabuyane is set to challenge the Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane's report. The Public Protector ruled that Mabuyane benefited by a sum of 450,000 rand from the money meant for Winnie Madikizela-Mandela's memorial service in Mbizana. We take you live to our reporter in the Eastern Cape, Sipha Kema, who joins the Premier at the Youth Walk in Mdantsane. Sipha, just put us on in terms of what it is you're seeing and hearing there. Where exactly is the Premier?
Well, Didi, we are out in Mdantsane at the Youth Walk. I mean, as you can tell behind me, quite a number of young people coming out in different sporting codes. You have your local rugby, young rugby players, soccer players, netball players, coming together under sport. You also have the bikers leading this motorcade and this parade. This is going to be a 5-kilometer walk to do, and then thereafter they're going to have festivities at the community hall because, of course, of the rain. But now let's find out from the Eastern Cape Premier, but also the ANC chair, about the significance of today. I mean, having this, what does it mean for Mdantsane to have this kind of activity?
Firstly, we understand that there is a challenge of apathy from young people. We're here to mobilize young people. The young people have called for us to come and join them. But for us, it's also part of our election program. We're here with our ward candidate. We have got 18-year-olds here. Some of them will be voting for the first time. So we are here as part of our election program of the ANC to make sure that we are actually getting ANC to every door, to every young person here. We're quite happy. There's a lot of issues that we're dealing with for young people. Young people are so distressed, are so hopeless. Young people need a lot of motivation. The challenges of gender-based violence in their homes. They really need psychosocial support. We're also providing that so that they know that ANC is there, ANC cares. ANC will be able to look at those kind of issues. So we're here in that walk, a walk of hope, a walk that's taking our people to the 1st of November, a walk that appreciates that 1st of November is a part of universal suffrage that has been fought for. People have died for that. It's important that everyone understand and appreciate that going for elections is a very important thing to do, to keep our country being a democratic country, being under democratic system. All government has got a 5-year term, and that must be understood as such. Hence, all of us, we must work very hard to make sure that we appreciate the lifespan of government of 5 years and deliver to our people.
All right. Now, of course, Premier, another big story is you coming off, of course, the Public Protector's report. We know that the ANC, as well as the Premier's office, released a statement, but coming from you, Premier, challenging, the Public Protector's report. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, Public Protector has missed an opportunity to be Public Protector. I think the public needs to be protected from her as a Public Protector. Herself, I'm taking that report for review on substantive grounds as well as on technical grounds. As I was listening to the report being tabled throughout, I never had a scene of that report. I only received that report at 4 p.m. when she had already delivered it. So generally there are issues about how she behaves, how she conducts herself, but we are going for a review. That's a decision. We are going for a review. We are consulting with lawyers. Lawyers are filing papers. By mid-next week, papers will be in court, filing for review.
All right,
were you ever consulted, Premier, on the report?
I've been consulted. We gave her all details, all facts. She deliberately decided to ignore every fact because she had already had this pre-arranged conclusion that she wanted to arrive at. That's exactly why she has arrived at that. So now court will help her to understand the role of the office she occupies. That office is so important. It must be protected in our constitutional democracy. It's about the future of this country. We can't just have people who can be reckless about it.
And calls for you to step down?
Well, I don't know what informs that. I'm taking the report to the review. Well, I've listened to the opposition. It's obviously an electioneering posture from the opposition. I've literally or voluntarily gone to the Integrity Commission about this thing in 2019. Myself, that report has served before the NEC of the ANC. Integrity Commission has done its due diligence, having looked at the details and substance with all facts. The facts that the Public Protector decided to ignore for obvious reasons. We understand where we are coming from. We understand politics that are involved, her attitude, her interest, her posture.
Now, talking about politics, are you aware that today the EFF is actually heading to Bishop Police Station to lay a formal charge against you, Premier?
Yes, I've heard about that. It's not surprising. That's how they've been behaving. Generally, they behave like that. Many people have been opening cases about me. I'm worried that police station will have full of cases about me. There's an obsession generally about me. We know their attitude. The province is relatively stable. They are doing every trick in the book to destabilize the province. There are actually opportunities that we all know. They are using this simply because it's an election strategy. So that's not a problem. I've been in court. I've been many cases have been opened. There's a gentleman who opened a case called Padima, and I was told that he's disappeared. I don't know what happened. That has been with Hawks. So it's not a new thing. It's not surprising. It has been a concerted effort to discredit me, to rubbish me, to recreate me to be something that I'm not, and I'm not going to be that thing at any time. I'm consistent, I'm focused, I'm doing my work, I'm leading the province, I'm leading government.
All right, so thank you so much. That is the Eastern Cape Premier, Oscar Mabuyane, telling us, of course, believing that it's politics at hand that is coming together in all of this, inclusive of the Public Protector's report, which he's challenging, of course, taking it to the judicial review, saying that there are inconsistencies within that report and also items that they do not see there. Hence, he's challenging it for judicial review.
Very interesting points coming out from the Premier there, saying that the Public Protector has missed an opportunity to be a Public Protector and that the public needs a protection from her.